Most people keep the majority of their money in one country, the one they happen to be born in. That isn't a strategy. It's an accident nobody decided on. Grab your espresso. Economists call it home bias. It is one of the most stubbornly documented patterns in finance. Investors, almost everywhere, overweight their own country. Not slightly. Multiples more than world market weights imply. And any single country is only a slice of global market value. For most, a small one. So the average portfolio is enormously overweight. One economy, one currency, one government, one set of rules, chosen by nobody, quietly inherited. Picture the map on your wall. Remember which country sits in the middle. Because familiarity does something strange to risk. The companies feel safer. You know the names. You've used the products. Your neighbor works there. You've walked past the head office. None of that is information. Knowing a company's advertising is not knowing its balance sheet. And every familiar name is already priced by people who read the filings. The feeling persists anyway. The brain files familiar under safe without asking permission. So here's what everyone gets wrong. Home bias isn't ignorance. It's the feeling of knowing, which is why it's often strongest in people who follow the financial news most closely. They hold more detail about one place. So that place feels more knowable than everywhere else combined. More detail about a smaller world isn't more knowledge. And the market does not pay you for concentration. Diversification lowers risk without lowering what you expect to earn, which is why they call it the only free lunch. Concentration is the reverse trade. Same expected return, more ways to be wrong. Now, the part almost nobody counts. Your job is in that country. Your salary, your rent, your pension, probably your house. If that economy has a bad decade, it doesn't just visit your portfolio. It arrives at your front door. So the portfolio isn't a separate bet. It doubles one you can't sell. Your career is an undiversified position held at 100%. And the one part you could spread out is the part most people concentrate. None of this makes one country worse than another. That was never the point. The point is the map. Every map puts somewhere in the middle, and none of them are wrong. Your portfolio has a middle too. You just never chose where it was. Noticing that is the whole exercise. So what does the capybara take from this? 1. Familiarity feels like safety and carries no information. 2. You're already invested in where you live before you buy a single share of it. Look at where your money actually sits. Ask whether you choose it again today. Stay calm. If Cap made you look at your own map, subscribe. One brutal market truth at a time. And no, not financial advice. Cap is a capybara.